Space weather. When the weather in space affects Earth, do you think weather only happens on Earth, with rain, sunshine, wind, and storms? In reality, far beyond our atmosphere, space has its own kind of weather, invisible, powerful, and capable of changing life on our planet. Scientists call it space weather. 1. What is space weather? Space weather refers to the physical changes and disturbances in the space environment near Earth, mostly caused by the sun. Just as Earth's weather is influenced by wind, rain, and temperature, space weather is driven by energy, charged particles, and magnetic fields released by the sun. The main solar events include solar storms, solar wind, solar radiation, coronal mass ejections, CME. All of these are like cosmic storms, capable of traveling through space at millions of kilometers per hour. When these charged particles collide with Earth's magnetic field, they can create stunning displays such as the Aurora Borealis, but they can also cause serious disruptions to our technology and daily life. 2. The sun, the troublemaker of space. The sun isn't just the source of light and warmth, it's also a massive volatile nuclear engine. On its surface, solar flares erupt constantly, massive explosions of energy that can equal millions of nuclear bombs going off at once. Often, these flares are accompanied by coronal mass ejections, CME, enormous clouds of plasma and charged particles shot into space at incredible speed. If one of these eruptions is directed toward Earth, we experience what scientists call a space storm. These solar winds travel through the solar system, and although Earth's magnetic field shields us, we're not completely safe from their impact. 3. When space storms hit Earth, Earth is surrounded by a protective layer called the magnetosphere, a magnetic shield that deflects most of the charged particles from the sun. However, when a powerful space storm hits, this shield can bend and shake violently. The results can be dramatic. Beautiful auroras appear near the poles. Satellites can lose signal or malfunction. GPS systems may drift by hundreds of meters. Power grids can overload and fail. Astronauts in orbit face dangerous radiation exposure. A famous example is the Carrington event of 1859, the strongest solar storm in recorded history. It knocked out telegraph systems worldwide. If the same event happened today, experts estimate damages could reach trillions of dollars. 4. How space weather impacts our modern world. Our modern civilization depends on space-based technology. Satellites, GPS, telecommunications, internet, and global power systems. A single massive solar storm could disrupt global internet connectivity, knock out satellite networks, interfere with aviation communication, cause large-scale power blackouts. In 1989, a solar storm collapsed the entire Quebec power grid in just 90 seconds. 6 million people were left in the dark during winter. That was just one storm. Today, scientists warn that a new Carrington 2.0 could paralyze global satellites, banks, and the internet within hours. 5. Aurora, the beauty and the warning. While space weather can be dangerous, it also creates one of Earth's most breathtaking phenomena, the Aurora Borealis and Aurora Australis. When solar particles enter Earth's atmosphere, they collide with oxygen and nitrogen molecules, creating waves of green, purple, red, and gold light across the sky. But behind this beauty lies a warning. A strong, wide-reaching aurora often signals a powerful geomagnetic storm hitting Earth. When auroras appear closer to the equator, it means our planet is being bombarded by intense solar energy. 6. How do we predict space weather? Organizations like NASA, NOAA, and ESA monitor the sun 24/7 using satellites such as SOHO, Parker Solar Probe, and Solar Dynamics Observatory. When a large solar eruption is detected, scientists can predict when a CME will reach Earth, usually within 1 to 3 days. This information helps to warn airlines and ships to avoid signal disruption, put satellites into safe mode, allow power companies to prepare for magnetic fluctuations. In short, we now have a space weather forecast, much like how we track hurricanes on Earth. 7. Why space weather matters for the future humanity is entering the age of deep space exploration, missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. In this new era, space weather becomes a life or death factor. A massive solar flare could expose astronauts to deadly radiation, damage onboard electronics, force missions to be delayed or aborted. That's why scientists are now studying artificial magnetic shields, technology that could protect spacecraft or space stations from solar storms. It may sound like science fiction, but it's becoming real science. 8. Space weather in the age of AI and satellite internet. The world is increasingly dependent on satellite internet networks like Starlink, SpaceX, Kuiper, Amazon, and OneWeb. But this dependence comes with a risk. A single solar storm could destroy thousands of satellites within hours. In February 2022, SpaceX lost 40 Starlink satellites after a sudden solar storm expanded Earth's atmosphere, increasing drag and pulling them back down. It was a clear reminder, space weather already affects us every day. 9. Humanity, tiny beings in a cosmic storm. In the vastness of space, Earth is nothing more than a tiny speck orbiting the sun. And yet the invisible forces of space weather, streams of energy and magnetic waves, can shape everything about our world. Each aurora that lights up the night sky is a reminder. We are connected to the sun in a delicate balance, one solar breath away from chaos or beauty. 10. Conclusion. The universe is alive, and we're just beginning to understand it. Space weather isn't just a scientific term. It's the silent rhythm of the cosmos, sometimes calm, sometimes violent, but always present. Humanity is learning to predict and adapt to it. Yet, the sun keeps breathing, and with every breath, it has the power to change our world. Join us to explore the universe. If you love stories about space, science, mysteries, and the unknown, then hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell right now. Every video here is a journey, beyond Earth, beyond imagination, where we uncover the secrets of time, space, and everything in between. Let's explore the cosmos together. Because out there, the universe still holds countless mysteries waiting to be discovered.